we're live on YouTube now, y'all. On Mondays, this is my lunch break, so I won't be very long, but I felt that we needed to talk about this, especially we've been getting lots of rain. I don't know about y'all. Y'all type it in the chat. Have y'all been getting a lot of rain? I looked at my weather app yesterday, and it was no rain. And about 9:30 last night, when I tell you it was like a crackle in the sky lit up. It was thunder, and it just sounded like everything just dropped out of the sky. And I was like, I didn't even think we were supposed to get rain. Where did this come from? But it is good. I do welcome the rain. I always welcome the rain, but I want to talk about some things that we need to do after the rain. And we're still getting lots of rain. Okay, are y'all in Georgia too? Same here. We're still getting lots of rain here in Georgia. And then last week we got kind of like the aftermath from the tropical storm Elsa. So I know that when it's all said and done, we got some gardening things that we need to do. So I want to go ahead and get the housekeeping out of the way. Again, thank you all for joining us both on YouTube as well as Instagram. If you are new to us, we like to teach garden tips, tricks. We have recipes that we sometimes share with our audience that we grow from the garden. But we really want to teach people how to grow, how to enjoy it. That's what we're all about. So make sure if you know someone, like and share this information, and also tell them to download our free ebook, 5 Tips to a Flourishing Garden. This, what I call, is like the basic training to getting started, because gardening is a journey. We want gardening to be happy for everyone, and we don't want anyone to get frustrated. So this ebook is really going to help you get a jump start. Also, make sure you text the word Let's Grow, LETSGROW, to 474747. That is Let's Grow to 474747. So let's get into it. When we have lots and lots and lots of rain like we have been having here lately, I just want to go through some steps that y'all, my kids, hold on just a second, because my kids are really trying me up today. They're supposed to be at the beach. This is like the third time that they have came home. Hold on just a second. Hold on, y'all. I hope y'all didn't hear me, because I'm like, what is wrong with y'all? I don't know. The rain might catch them going to the beach, but the beach for us is not very far away. So I know, right? Hold the line. I'm telling you, this is their third time coming back, and everybody has a key, and they just keep knocking on the door. And I'm like, I'm a planner. Y'all know I'm a planner. I'm like, okay, I'm going to the beach today. Let me get all of my stuff. But this is their third time. So I just left the door open. Just walk in and out as you please. But let's get into how we are going to, after all of this rain, I'm not going to do it now because we still have a few more days of rain that I saw in the forecast. That's why we're not outside today, because it looks very cloudy. And here lately, it will be a lot of sun, and then all of a sudden you'll start feeling raindrops. So I'm just like, you know what? Let's just stay inside today. But I really wanted to talk to y'all about when you're in the garden. Good morning, everyone, all of my YouTube friends. I really wanted to talk to y'all because when you get a lot of rain, there are a few things that you may need to do to your garden, especially when you get lots and lots of rain. And what I mean by that, especially with my containers, our container gardens, you may have to put some nutrients back into your soil. And the reason why I say that is because when you are gardening in a pot, and this can go the same for your raised beds too, but I'm just thinking about all of my containers. When you are gardening in a container, the container depends on you. It depends on you for water, it depends on you for nutrients. And when you have a whole bunch of rain, they're slowly being depleted because the water is going out of the bottom of the container. You always make sure you have a drainage hole so that it can drain. You don't want your plant to drown, but it's always just going out of the container. And as it continues to rain so much, it's pulling some of those nutrients out too. So a lot of times when it rains a bunch and then after the rain, the plant doesn't, like, it just doesn't seem, it seems like it's, just hanging on. So what I like to do is I either like to go in with compost tea, because we actually vermicompost, and that's composting with the worms. So we use the worms to break down like all of our food scraps. If we're drinking regular coffee, if we have brown paper bags from the store, they break that down. But at the bottom is also like liquid. And I call that compost tea, and I'll get like one of those fish bubblers and I will aerate it for about 18 hours. And what I like to do after the rain is do a compost tea treatment to especially my plants in the container. And what I'm doing is I'm just taking like a sprayer and just going over the leaves, going over the plants, because when I put the compost tea on the leaves, that's going to give it like a quick nutrient, like get back into the plant really quick, like the nutrients. So the nutrients are going to go in from the leaves. You can also saturate the soil real good, but I like to go in a lot of times and do a compost tea treatment, and then use some of your liquid fertilizer on those containers as well, because the liquid fertilizer is going to get those nutrients back into the soil that the plant is in really quick than like your dry release fertilizer. Now my dry release fertilizer, I'm pretty much on a schedule with that. So I'll do a dry release fertilizer treatment in the spring. I'll do one also in the summer. I kind of hold back unless I'm doing fall vegetables, fall flowers, on fertilizing during the fall with the slow release. But when it rains a lot, just like some of my heavy feeders, like my tomatoes and my peppers out there, I am actually going to go back in, because I know for us that we can pretty much have garden tomatoes and garden peppers probably up until November. So I will go in with a slow release fertilizer just because of all of the rain that we've had. And I will go in and feed it, because especially your containers, those nutrients are being depleted when it rains. Like the rain that we've been getting all week long, and heavy rain and windy rain, I know that the plants are going to need some nutrients to get them back going and keep them going for the gardening season. So I know a lot of us have been in that pathway of rain, and I know one of our gardening friends on YouTube, Yankee Sister, she definitely suggested that too, because they have been having a lot of rain as well. And when you should do it, I just try to look at the forecast and see, because I don't want to, like, since we have rain expected for the rest of the week, so I don't want to go out there right now, because I feel like it'll just be, not even worth it if it's going to keep raining like that. So I'll wait until the rain has kind of passed, and then I'll go out there and I'll start my treatments doing that. And the plants will appreciate you for this as well. So hello everyone. Hello Betty. Hello Maureen. Hello Letitia. Hello Denise. What type of dry release fertilizer do you recommend? I always use Plant Tone. This is by Espoma Organics. I use Plant Tone for the plants. So like my different flowering plants, I'll use that. And then I use the Garden Tone, and it's also by Espoma. I'll use that for all of my vegetables and my herbs. There you are, Yankee Sister. We just spoke about you because we're still having a lot of rain, and she actually has flash flood warnings today. So yeah, we've been getting a lot of rain. And I also use the same type of, the same company, the liquid fertilizer. It's by Spoma, but it's called, they have three different ones. They have a Spoma Grow, they have a Spoma Bloom, and then they have a Spoma, oh gosh, y'all, Grow, Bloom, and it's another one. It's another one, because it's like three different colors. And those are all organic because, for our vegetable garden, with the flowers and everything mixed, we always do organic. So the only difference between the two is like your bloom may have a higher phosphorus content. For the grow, I think it's just a basic, a 2-2-2. So it's 2 nitrogen, 2 phosphorus, 2 nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium. And then it's a new one that I am trying, but y'all know how I am. I don't recommend anything until I've tried it and I see the results. This is a new one. They have it at some of the big box stores. It says tomato fertilizer, and it says like an all-purpose fertilizer. It's organic, but the nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium count is a little bit higher than the Espoma brand. So this one I think may be like 571 or something like that. I'm just using that as an example, but it is supposed to be organic, and it says on the bag like the organic farmers use it, but it's a slow release. So I've tried that in one area of the garden this year just to see how I like it. But normally it's the Espoma. And I think I saw someone that said, where do I get it from? They do have it on Amazon, but we actually have, and I know Yankee Sister know exactly what I'm talking about. We actually have the PX here, which is it's like the AFES, they call it the post exchange. So if anyone is military and used to the PX and the BX, it's like the post exchange and the base exchange. So that's like where the military shops at. And they have pretty much everything that your other stores have, but it was real big overseas because that was like the only American place that you can shop at unless you shopped on the economy. So most base, if you stay around a base, most bases will have a PX or BX, and the NEX is the Navy exchange. So the PX is the post exchange for Army, the BX is the base exchange for Air Force, and then the Navy exchange is for the Navy and the Marines. So it's a really nice, I like it because it's no taxes. You don't have to pay taxes, but they have just like everything. And we always used to go there when we PCS because they have like sheets, they have everything you need to get started. Thank you so much, Miss Letitia Woods, for the super chat. Thank you so much. Josie also says that Walmart, Lowe's, Home Depot, okay, they carry the Espoma products and the Garden Tone on their shelves. So yeah, you can definitely find it there as well. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I find that the our Lowe's here, they have the dry ones, but it's so hard to get the liquid ones. I'm not sure why. Maybe I should talk to I'm always talking to the manager, Lord. Maybe I should talk to them and ask them why they don't carry the liquid ones. Okay, so Yankee Sister, you still order from the PX? Yes, yes. And you know what? Now, Yankee Sister, when I do go there, they are sending people online for a lot of stuff. It's a lot of things that I've seen and I've asked about, and they were like, you can order it online and just have it shipped to the store. So yeah, they are. You can still order on there. They actually closed down the furniture store here because it just wasn't getting a whole bunch of business. But yeah, the Navy Exchange, I love going to all of the different exchanges. Every time we go somewhere where there's a base, I'm going to visit and see what they have. Plus, I like to look and see what they have as well. Okay, Life on Forest Ridge said that Ace Hardware and Tractor Supply. Yes, they also have it as well. Thank y'all all for putting those in the chat as well, because yes, Tractor Supply definitely has it. I went in there the other day. Thank you for bringing up Ace Hardware. I haven't hit them up in a while, so maybe I need to go and see what they have. Y'all know how I am. A lot of times I do a quick walkthrough, see what's going on, see what they have. and then go from there. But I do want to definitely tell you, if you have containers, if you have grow bags, make sure if you're getting a lot of rain, put those nutrients back in the soil. Your plant will really, really thank you for it. They will definitely thank you for it. Put it back in the soil. Depending on your growing season, you may want to put a little dry release fertilizer, slow release fertilizer in there as well, because remember, it doesn't give the plant like 1-2 right then and there like the liquid does. It just kind of dissolves in the soil over time and releases the nutrients over time as well. So you all make sure that y'all stay safe, most definitely, with all this rain, because this is so sporadic here. Like they said, today at 2 o'clock, we're supposed to have thunderstorms. It'll look okay. You'll think you're out of the blue. At 3:30, it'll just start coming down. So now the sun has came back out. I'm not sure what's going. I'm not sure what's going on, but just think about your plants. If you all haven't watched our garden tour, we have that up on our YouTube channel. What I wanted to do, because I still keep playing around in the garden and want to get everything nice for y'all so I can show you, is I've just have been breaking it down in sections, number one, so that the videos won't be too long. And then also that'll give me a chance to just take different parts and not make the video long. We just sowed some more green beans. This is a new kind that we're trying. I think it's jade beans. So we just sowed that. Very good germination rate. They're already popping up, but I think they're popping up because we've been getting so much rain. So those are like 55 days to maturity. So now that they've germinated, I'm ready to see how they grow. But I will probably have to go in once they get their true leaves, go back in and kind of start feeding them as well. So I don't want to stay on here too long today. Oh, wow. The closest PX is West Point. So that's why I order online. Oh, wow. Yeah, I do. They're getting ready to remodel our PX too. I think it's long overdue. I really do, Yankee Sister. I really think it's long overdue, because sometimes I'm like, what is going on in here? But they do have good deals. I can say that. Even on clothes, they have good deals. Hello, Jewel. How are you? I wish we could send you some rain, Teresa. I really do, because it has slowed me up over the weekend. But y'all, I tell y'all, I don't complain, because when it doesn't rain and I have to go outside and actually water my containers, because I don't have most of the containers on any type of drip, then I'm like, I wish it would rain. So I'm really thankful that we're getting all this rain. Something about the good rainwater, it pulls nitrogen from the air and puts that in your soil. So you notice every time it rains, it seems like the garden just comes alive. So I definitely welcome them. I actually have so many cucumbers that I need to go and like harvest right now, but I'll probably wait till tomorrow, till tomorrow morning. And everything is just good. It's really growing good. So I wish I could. If it was some way I could just bottle up that rain and take it to you and mail it to you, I would, Teresa. Because Teresa said they're in a drought right now. They are in a drought. And I tell you, the weather is, and this is why I like to journal too, y'all. Always keep a gardening journal. I like to journal just because one year, to me, so far, this is like a rainy year, but this is also hurricane season for us as well. So I will definitely take the tropical storms over the hurricanes any day, believe me, because the wind for the tropical storm Elsa, at certain times, it got pretty high there. And then some of our friends, probably like a hour away, they really got a lot of damage. So it kind of just like touched and passed us, which I'm very thankful for. So I won't keep y'all too long, because once again, I failed to charge my iPad like I'm supposed to. I have failed to do that. I was looking at it earlier today. Oh, yes. Thank you for saying that, Yankee Sister. Let me tell you, I've had so many people who tagged me on Instagram with the butterfly pea flowers. I am so happy that they are taking off, and hopefully you'll get to give, yeah, my butterfly peas are just starting to take off. I'm trellising my PVC pipes to give a beautiful arch flowering explosion. I'm glad that you put that. I have been so happy because everybody who bought the butterfly pea seeds, they've been tagging me on Instagram, and we have a couple of northern friends. Theirs are just now starting to flower. I don't know. I went through my phone last year to see how the butterfly peas did during this time. Now, I will tell you that around end of July, August, they took off. They're really slow for me this year. I've been getting a few flowers, but it's always good to see those beautiful blue flowers. So thank you for putting that there. I'm hoping that we can save more seeds this year and be able to have more available to the people who want to try growing butterfly pea flowers. We use them for teas, but you can definitely use them just to see beautiful flowers. I'm serious. It's great. And then to have that trellis, it's going to look so beautiful. I know it is. So you definitely got to show us some pictures, Yankee Sister, so we could see, because I know it's going to be so pretty. I just pulled my green peas out last night. They grow real fast. Yes. Green peas grow fast. Our purple hull peas, I need to go out there and start harvesting them. I sent my mom a picture, and she's supposed to come up here in a couple of weeks, and I'm hoping that we have enough to at least send her home with a bag of them. I just want her to try them garden fresh, since those are her favorite. Hello, Bessie. How are you? Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, Teresa, I am going to amp it up this year with saving some of those seeds. And hopefully we can have even more available, because we only had a certain amount, and we sold out the first time. I actually had a reserve stash. And so people were DMing me do you have some more? And so I went into the reserve stash, and I sold all of those. So I don't even have any more at all. So I'll make sure that towards the end of the season, I'll just let some of them go to seed, to be able to offer again next year. Because if you want something that's going to climb on a trellis, that's what you want, because they get pretty high. We have them trellising on a cattle panel. As a matter of fact, this year I added 2 to the trellis just to see how they do, because I'm telling you, last year I know I planted too many. I planted so many, and the bees, they were all over it. And y'all know I'm not afraid of bees, but I was just okay, I got to pick my flowers, y'all. I got to pick the flowers. So just kind of bear with me a little bit, but they were really beautiful, really beautiful. Yes, so I'll let you know, Teresa. And then, yes, thank you, Yankee Sister. Definitely send me some pictures of them. I really appreciate it. So I am going to get off the live now, because I don't want this, I don't want my iPad to just fall off. Yeah, you definitely got to try the butterfly pea flowers. They're they're just pretty, and it's a deep blue, a beautiful deep blue color. So I will definitely keep y'all updated, but it is my intention to save as many seeds as I can this year, because I want everybody to grow some, because they're really pretty. If you have the space, remember, you got to have the space for that. You got to have the space. So you all take care. Remember, if everything goes well, we will be back live Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you have any questions, make sure you DM me, make sure you email me, make sure you reach out to me, because I guarantee you, if you have any questions, someone else probably has the same question too. So let's talk about it. Teresa, I hope that you get some rain really soon to water your beautiful garden. And then everybody be careful if you have rain coming your way. So you all take care, and we'll see you Friday. Thank y'all.